Today I will be working on a 32-ounce plump from the Steel Magnolia. Look down in the description for a discount code for you guys. I am sanding it with an 80 grit sanding block, concentrating on the top and bottom rim. Starting from the top, I just measured out sections on my tumbler. I did 1.5 inches, half an inch, 2 inches, half an inch, 1.5 inches, half inch, 2 inches, half inch, 1.5 inch. And then I'm taking my little line ruler thing, following the marks that I put on previously, and just stick your pen or pencil in, twist your cup, and it makes a straight line. Now we are going to take our 2 separate patterns of vinyl. I am using this blood splatter one and then another one that looks like caution tape and blood splatter, and we cut both of those at 2 inches. We're going to place those on our cup in the 2 sections that we measured out in 2 inches. These glitters and vinyls were from one of my past month's designer boxes. They usually come with 3 custom mixed glitters that coordinate with 2 pattern vinyls. If you guys are interested in more information, make sure you join my Diamonds and Dust Facebook group that will be linked down in the description. We are going to tape off the vinyl following the lines we made a half an inch above the vinyl and below the vinyl on both patterns. Now that you have those sections taped off, take some sort of white chalk paint or acrylic paint, works just fine, and coat the top, middle, and bottom section of the stainless steel. Now that your paint is all dry, we're going to mix up a little bit of epoxy and spread that on our painted parts. We are going to be applying glitter using the epoxy method, so all you need is a very thin coat, and just make sure every section of that white paint is tacky. Now we're going to sprinkle on our white sections the glitter color called Black Light. It is a super awesome glitter that looks like a white opal, but in the dark it glows blue. Once you have all your glitter sprinkled on, remove the tape and set your cup to the side for a couple hours until that epoxy cures. Now get some black paint ready and you can grab your tumbler, and this time we're just going to tape off where the printed vinyl is. Then we are going to paint those stainless steel sections black. Once that paint is dry, take your adhesive of choice. I am using Color Flex's glitter glue. I just love the consistency. I prefer it over Mod Podge. And we're going to paint that on with a paintbrush and then take this absolutely gorgeous sparkly black and sprinkle that on. This black is really cool. It has a little bit of like a blue in it, so it looks absolutely amazing against that blue glow glitter as well. Once you get all your black glitter sprinkled on, you can take a dry brush and dust off the black glitter that has got a little bit on the white. And then while your glue is still wet, you're going to remove your tape. Once your glitter glue is completely dry and you have dusted off the contaminants of the black glitter into the white glitter, you will want to take your cup and spray it really well with a clear spray sealer. Once that is dry, you can add a coat of epoxy. I cut out 8 stripes of this black metallic vinyl. I cut them out at approximately 1/8 of an inch, and then we are just going to apply it on top and bottom of all of our black glitter. Once you get all of your black stripes on, coat your cup with epoxy until smooth. Once your epoxy is all cured, you're going to take some painter's tape and tape off right above the middle and bottom white section. We are going to be adding a triple drip to this tumbler. So I am mixing up just regular setting 2-part epoxy. Once you have your epoxy mixed thoroughly, you are going to add some sort of a red pigment. I'm using this red pigment called True Blood from Woody's Goodies. Once you get your epoxy all mixed up, you're going to want to set a timer for about every 10 minutes to come back and stir it. We are going to let this thicken to a taffy-like consistency, but we want to continue to stir it and check on it just to make sure it doesn't flash cure. Once you get your epoxy to look like this, where you can scoop it and it just falls off your popsicle stick fairly slowly, it's ready to apply to your cup. I just spread on the tape like peanut butter with my popsicle stick, and you really don't want too much because we're working with such a small drip space, so just make sure you do it pretty conservatively. Once you have the bottom drip applied, you're going to take your torch and just pop the bubbles really quickly and then immediately pull that tape. Moving on to the middle section, we're going to do the same thing. Just be careful not to touch your bottom drip, but we're just going to spread this on the bottom of the tape and pop those bubbles really quick and then remove that tape also. Now we are going to add a drip to the very top. There's no tape here, so all you have to do is spread just a little bit around the top rim, and then you are going to let this epoxy drip on its own, and then your tumbler will be finished. Once your drips are dry, you will definitely need a matching straw to complete this tumbler. They are available in my shop. If you are making a 30-ounce skinny of any sort, you will need a straw extender, which is also available in my shop. The last thing you guys have to see that makes this tumbler super wow is look how awesome it looks in the dark. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and thanks so much for watching.